Hi Gemini, welcome to August 2016. In August, you may find that the universe is showing you to raise your standards in relationships. You also may need to set better boundaries with other people. Saturn is moving direct on August 13th in the area of relationships, partnerships. That's romantic partnerships, business partnerships, personal partnerships, and wherever Saturn is where you are being examined and tested. And so Saturn is saying, Gemini, don't tolerate anything. Don't step over things. Really look at what's going on here in the relationship. And are your needs being met? Do you feel appreciated? Do you feel respected? Do you feel understood? And it's important for you to love you more than the need to please others. Love you more than the need to keep anyone in your life. And it can be very confusing because of the Neptune. And Mercury, your ruling planet, will oppose Neptune on the 7th. And that could be a confusing time. So really pay attention to your instincts, what's going on with you, what you need, and how you're taking care of yourself, how you're pulling up your personal power and using that power to create the life you want and achieve your goals. Now, there's a beautiful Leo new moon on the 2nd of August, and it's in positive energy flow with Saturn. That's exact on the 1st, and the Leo new moon is on the 2nd. Mars into Sagittarius on the 2nd. And so, you know, you will find in August as you go in that other people may be trying to run over your boundaries. Other people may be trying to take advantage, trying to get the upper hand with you. And it's important that you are trusting your instincts, using your intuition to make right choices for you. And you'll be very vocal. I mean, that Leo new moon is in the area of communication. And that's one of your greatest strengths, is your ability to say what you think and speak the truth. And so use it. And really love you. Be on Team Gemini. Be there for you. And make you number one. Without you, what do we have? Right? So world service isn't putting others first. World service is putting you first so that you can be available to others. So this is a really important time for you to pay attention to what you need, what's working, what's not working, and what changes you can make so that you do feel effective, so that you do feel like you're signing that contract, getting deals done, getting things done that you need to get done, and feeling effective in your life. I love the Leo new moon. I love the Aquarius full moon. There are no challenging aspects to that new moon or to the Aquarius full moon. And that is uplifting and inspiring and encouraging. And it is, you know, in an area that has to do with using the power of your mind, using the power of your thoughts and your words to achieve your goals, to achieve what you want. At times you may feel like, I don't know, too much electricity flying through, and you can get, you know, overwhelmed. Too much going on in the mind at times, you know, like it can create that fried kind of feeling where you know, you just feel like, oh, I got too much going on. And so it's really important that you are paying attention to what you need and what's working for you, and really looking at what's not working for you. Venus will square off with Saturn. Mercury squares off with Saturn on the 6th. Venus squares off with Saturn on the 13th. That's because Venus enters Virgo on the 5th, and they have to deal with Saturn, then they deal with Neptune. So Saturn is really challenging you, your foundation, what you're doing, and what you're allowing in your relationships, or what have you been tolerating? What have you been putting up with? You know, sometimes we're so busy we don't even notice until it's like extreme, and then it's like, oh my gosh, this is so out of hand. And it's really important that you are focused on yourself and what you need, and then the needs of others. Don't put the needs of others first and then you, because that's the cart before the horse. Really look at, well, what do I need? What do I need right now? What do I need to feel strong in my life, to feel good about what I'm doing, so that I can achieve my goals? And Neptune, you know, is opposing Venus on the 14th, Mercury on the 7th, and then he squares Mars on the 26th. So we're still dealing with this Neptune energy, and it's very important that you are being strong within yourself and not allowing other stronger personalities to push you around, take advantage of you. And that could be a family member, that could be a spouse, that could be a business partner. So really look at, you know, what's going on here, what do you need, and speak your truth, speak up for yourself. So with the Neptune, it can create, you know, a lot of confusion, and boundaries can get washed away with Neptune, and then people run over your boundaries or take advantage, or just, you know, act as if everything they want and need is the priority, you know. And so it's really important that you're empowering yourself, that you are looking out for you, that you are on Team Gemini. And if you're using this energy creatively in your work, in your life, it's fantastic. That's the best part of Neptune, is letting go and just going into that creativity, that spirituality, going into the spiritual energy of who you really are. You are not what you do. You are not who you're with. You are a great spiritual being. You're having a human experience. You're not human trying to be spiritual. You already are spiritual. And you want to use this energy so that your creativity is blossoming and growing and creating this fresh, innovative quality in your life. And I do like that at the Aquarius full moon on the 18th. Aquarius is your sister sign, so it forms a positive energy flow with you, and it is in that area of long distance travel, future vision, and it's a wonderful energy for you to achieve your goals and get things done and really see clearly to what's going on. Uranus is the awakener, and it's in positive energy flow with the moon and the sun in Leo. It's trining the sun and sextile the moon. And so it's very positive. It's a very positive energy for you. And it will uplift you, and it will inspire you. And it's about you achieving your goals. It's about you making your hopes and wishes come true. And it can increase your finances. It can increase your money that comes to you through the work you do, through communication, through, you know, speaking, writing, teaching, social media, anything that you do. Many of you are teachers, many of you are salespeople, you're master salespeople, master communicators. Anything that you're doing using the power of your mind to create what you want, you can find that this energy is working for you. Where you get into challenge is with other people pulling you into things or running over your boundaries. That's where you want to say no. No, I'm not available. No, I don't want to participate. No, you're not more important than me. And so it will be your initiation to really stand for yourself in a manner that is both definite and appropriate, because Neptune can wash away the boundaries and we can just get all wishy-washy with others and not speak our truth and not, you know, define things and not set the boundaries. And then you're just, you know, in a quandary of energy that is not serving you. Now the sun moves into Virgo on the 22nd, and that brings the focus to your foundation, and Jupiter is there, Mercury is there, Venus is there, so there's a big focus going on here in that part of your life. And you know, on the one hand, it could be very good for real estate investment. It can be very good for running your own home-based business. It can be very good for your personal relationships. The challenge comes in is when, you know, they have to face off with Neptune, and then it gets all squishy and boundaries go out the window and things can get very strange. And so keep the focus on you, keep the focus on what you need, keep the focus on what you're doing, and you will be achieving your goals this month. You will be achieving the things that you want to achieve. Uranus is really helping out with that, and so is that Aquarius full moon and the Leo new moon. Leo sextiles you, pours positive energy into your planets in Gemini. Aquarius trines you, pours positive energy into any planets you have in Gemini. So the new moon and the full moon are very favorable for you. Where we get into the challenge, and all of us, it's affecting all of us, but especially the mutable signs, the Geminis, the Virgos, the Saggies, the Geminis, the Saggies, the Pisces, the Virgos, is with this Neptune energy. And of course, Saturn and Neptune are squaring off for the final one in September. And that's really when it's going to be intense, because we have 2 eclipses in September and the final Saturn-Neptune square. And they don't like each other because Saturn is about reality, Neptune is about fantasy. Saturn is about structures and building, and Neptune dissolves everything. And so it makes this crazy making kind of energy that we've all been trying to navigate this summer. And you know, you see the headlines and people acting out in very bizarre and negative ways. And so that's this Saturn-Neptune energy. And so we will, you know, manage September next month. In August, the Leo new moon is very favorable for you. So is the Aquarius full moon, totally in your favor. And that's good news. So I'm not seeing a big focus in like the new love area. Anything's possible. You know, you could meet someone afar, someone who's at a distance with you. That could be very exciting and fun and interesting. Absolutely. For those of you already coupled, Saturn is in that area, examining and testing your relationship. And Saturn is all about looking at what you've been tolerating, what you've been putting up with. Now, for those of you who feel like you're with your soulmate or you're with the right person, Saturn can solidify things. Saturn can make you grow even stronger together and achieve even more together, which is awesome. Mars there, Mars is in Sagittarius now, is, you know, for some of you will find that your partner is being confrontational or too aggressive with you, too pushy. He or she may be pushing their agenda on you and not looking at what you need. What are your wishes and desires? What do you need right now? What do you want in the relationship? What do you want in the partnership? Where do you want to see the partnership go? So that will be the initiation for you, is to make sure that you're standing up for yourself and asking for what you need from your family, from other people, so that you're living your best life. Now, with Neptune in that area of career, and Neptune's been in there for a while now, you know, is, for many of you, it is about, you know, considering the globe, considering humanitarian. Many of you have been involved in humanitarian work, where you have dedicated yourself to some cause on the planet, bringing water, clean water to people, you know, helping the poor, helping the underprivileged. Many of you have been very dedicated for a while now in that area of dedicating your vast knowledge and skills to making this a better world. And you may find that you want to do that, over the next couple of years you're still feeling that pull, like you want your time and your energy and your resources to go to something greater than just making money. And you really want to be plugged into something that you're making a difference in the world. You're helping to change the world for the better. You're still going to feel that pull. And that's amazing. You know, that is what it's all about, right? Is leaving a legacy that we're proud of, doing great work, and finding something you love to do is also a wonderful way for you to focus your energy. Like, really think about, what do I love? What do I love to do? What am I really good at? What do I want to do? And by doing that, you can really tap into something that is amazing for you and could be a calling that you awaken. And that's why it's so important that you're loving you and making you the priority, so that you can see why you're here and what this life can be for you. And there could be some sort of financial gain for you this month in regards to work that you're doing or work that you've been doing, and some sort of marketing solution you come up with, some sort of sales solution you come up with. There's something you're coming up with that's very innovative and exciting and showing, you know, how capable you really are. Spiritually, it's off the charts. I mean, it has been that way for years. That is one of the benefits of Neptune, is its ability to connect you to your source energy, to your mighty I am presence, to your higher self, to who you really are on a spiritual plane of existence. The challenge is when we get down here in the day-to-day, you know, routine of things, we're just like, oh my goodness. But spiritually, it is growing for you, and it's a very strong month spiritually. It's an amazing spiritual month for you. And you could get tremendous insight and understanding into your life, your future, where you're going, and your purpose, your soul purpose could come alive this month. I'm not seeing any challenges to the health. The focus is really on how you're using the power of your mind to create the life you want, how you're taking care of yourself, and how you're doing relationships, not just romantic, but business relationships, your colleagues, working with your customers, your clients, your public, how you're managing that, how you're taking care of yourself so that you're achieving your heart's desire. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plussing my podcast, Gemini. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. So until next time, keep the focus on you, what you need, what's right for you, and let that fresh, innovative energy come in here and show you a whole new dimension